Hello and welcome to the Python programming tutorial. You're going to have to start off by downloading Python, which you can do easily by going to just type in Python download and just install it like any other program. Make sure you're using some version of Python 3 and preferably just the newest one that is a full release. Then you're also going to want to download some sort of a code editor. And some of the popular ones are like Atom, Sublime Text, and here I'm going to be using Visual Studio Code, which is also very popular. So we come in here, once you've got all that done, we come in here, we create a new text document, and then I'm just going to call it program1, and then get rid of the txt and change it to py. That is a Python file. Are you sure you want to change? Yes. Open it up. The reason why I like VS Code here is because down here at the bottom you can have a terminal. Even if you are not using VS Code, you can just run the same commands either here in PowerShell if you're on Windows, or in CMD command prompt. So we're going to start with our first program here. So how we're going to do this is we're just going to be learning about print statements, which is the most basic kind of thing you can do in programming. So in Python it's very easy. You just type print followed by parentheses, and then inside of these parentheses you can print whatever you want to print. We'll talk about data types later, but in this tutorial we're only going to be printing what are called strings, which are surrounded in either double quotes like that or the single quotes. So let's go back to the double quotes and type in hello world, which is kind of the most basic classic program. Then we go into our terminal. We need to move over to see this program is located here in my folder on my desktop called Python Programming. So we can go in here, copy that, go back over to VS Code, and we can either just say cd desktop, or we can give the entire file path like this, move over there. Now that we're in the file, a lot of places, or in the folder rather, a lot of places you will type Python and then the name of the program like this, although I have kind of a strange setup here, so for me it's py program1.py. We type that. First we need to save it, of course, and let's do it one more time, and as you can see we get the output hello world. Let's do some more print statements. So print hello world, and I would like you guys to type out everything with me. That's the only way that you're going to learn. It's very important that you type out everything yourself. So we'll just say print hello, print what, nice to meet you, print, oh whoops, sorry about that, print what, I love printing things, print Christmas is my favorite holiday, and print I love you, I love programming, maybe. Okay, and then come down here, py or Python perhaps in your case, and then the name of the program. Hit enter and you will see all of the things that are up here printed out. There are a couple things I want you to keep in mind, which is that you may have some quotation inside of it, inside of what you're trying to print. So like, let's say you're trying to say like, he said he loved programming. Oh no, that we have a problem here. I mean, what has happened? We've got the string here, he said, And then here the string ends, but I don't really want the string to end. I want this quotation to be inside of it, right? So what we can do is get rid of this, and we can put it in single quotes, which in Python will do the exact same thing. Okay, so let's get rid of all of this stuff up here. It will do the same thing as the double quotes. So, see it? Oh, I did not save. Okay, save it. And then there you can see we printed it with the quotes. You can also do the opposite. So let's say that we want to print something like, we're using these single quotes, and we just want to say like, he's a great guy. Oh no, we have the same problem because this is what we're using as a delimiter, and it is in the middle of here. So we can just do the same thing and swap over to one of these double quotes, and whoops, and no problem. You can see that it prints out fine. There are a few other ways to deal with this. So let's say that we, for whatever reason, wanted to use the single quotes, and then we wanted to say he's an awesome dude. Then we could do this with a backslash as well, which is an escape character, and it will print exactly as we expect it to, or as we want it to. And let's come up here again, and we've got something along the lines of, you know, she said, I love Python. Okay, and we can escape these as well, and then now it will print exactly as we want it to. The final thing that I think that's enough for one video. Okay, so the reason why we need to do this is because this is what the start of a string is, this is what the end of a string is, and we can't be ending, it's gonna, you know, Python is gonna read this as we're ending the string. We can tell it that we are not ending the string by putting this little slash in front of it, or we can just have it completely ignore it by using the other way of starting and ending a string, then you know what is causing a problem in the middle of our string here. So thank you very much, and I will see you in the next video.